watching Let's Chat.
We should all know the importance of volunteer firefighters in and around our area. Many of you are aware of the importance of these great guys and gals. If you're not, we're going to tell you what they do and how you can help. Joining us now is Chief Bill Roach with the Inglewood Fire Department, Chief Dennis Thomason with the Tri-Community Volunteer Fire Department. Sorry about that. And Eddie Phillips, who is the project coordinator. Gentlemen, good morning, one and all.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning.
What are the duties of a volunteer firefighter? For those who may not know.
Well, like for us in McMinn County, we, the firefighters, we respond to wrecks, medical calls, any type of fire. Basically, when anybody dials 911, they need assistance.
Right.
Fire department,
It's actually the same duties as a paid firefighter.
Yep.
They train to the same level. They do the same functions. It's just that
We don't get paid.
some firefighters are paid and some are volunteer.
I think you need to make that distinction again, that they are trained to the same level as the paid professional firefighters.
Right. They really do. So it's a real commitment, but it's a real honor to serve. And,
Sure.
and you do get the training and you do get the same certifications as the paid firefighters do.
Any idea of how many volunteer firefighters we have either statewide or just here in our area? Rough idea?
In our area, I think in Hamilton County, there's in a neighborhood of probably 400 volunteer firefighters. I know in the Tri-State Mutual Aid Association we're in, there's 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah, I want to say statewide there's probably 22,000 volunteers. The big deal is people don't realize that 80% of the fire departments in Tennessee are volunteer. They're either all volunteer or mostly volunteer, and so it's a real need.
Sure.
And a lot of folks don't realize it. They think, I call 911, the fire department comes. They don't realize that it's a volunteer department, and they don't realize that they're needed and they're wanted to help serve, and it really is a critical need for firefighters.
What if some people would like to get involved with what you're doing, but they're not crazy about getting out there and actually battling a blaze in progress?
We are set up very well for that. We recognized years ago we needed a lot of help and to take some of the load off the firefighters, because used to the firefighters took care of everything. They did some of the truck maintenance, we took care of the buildings. We have 20 staff right now that are non-firefighting, and they do everything from supply, IT, and anything. If you don't want to volunteer as a firefighter, we've also got medical only. If you just want to do medical, we'll take that. But we realize that a lot of people want to volunteer, but they don't want to fight fire or don't want to do medical. We've got building maintenance, a lot of things.
I think a lot of folks don't realize how busy a firefighter stays. They're thinking, well, you don't hear about that many fires in the news or what have you, but it's a full-time thing.
It really is.
It is.
It's a full-time commitment, especially with the training requirements and what we want, and what these two chiefs have been successful at doing, and what we're seeing statewide, is we want to build a family atmosphere. We want folks to come be part of the family. We want them to be part of that brother and sisterhood that protects their neighbors, and they're a guardian of their community. And so it's just real important. And like they said, we're looking for people to do all kinds of functions. There's many administrative duties. Some of these fire departments statewide don't, their chiefs are not paid, so they need someone to come in and do administrative duties and paperwork duties, and all support duties, as well as operational firefighters.
And if you're involved in this, you develop a friendship, a bond with your fellow firefighters, men or women. These friendships last a lifetime.
Absolutely.
Last lifetime, and you can go to any firefighters, you go to Johnson City or Memphis, and you walk in, you tell them you're a firefighter in East Tennessee, they welcome you.
Yeah.
It's truly a brother.
And I would think the need is getting ready to get a little bit higher as we get into summer. We know the wildfires we had around here last year, these blazes that would pop up even on roadway medians.
Right.
Volunteer firefighters, to a large part, helped extinguish those blazes. Tell me how folks can get involved if they would like more information. What's the first step?
First step, go to our website. We have a statewide website, volunteerfiretn.org.
Right.
Volunteerfiretn, and that gives them, if they put an interest form, it leads them to the fire department closest to them, and we'll match them up with their department.
And these guys not only want you to get involved. They need you to get involved. Everybody's got a few hours a week they can donate. So Chief Roach, Chief Thomason, and Chief Phillips, thanks to all three of you for showing up on Let's Chat. Stick around.